Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, everybody, gobble gobble. Happy Thanksgiving. Welcome to the Teach Me to Football podcast. Yes, it is I, your host, Rick Ramone, once again. And I am back with almost the entire OG cast from the first episode. Welcome back, boys. How are we doing?
Happy Thanksgiving to everybody except for Justin. How are you guys doing?
And I'm doing great. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody except for Bobby. Thank you.
Woo! Oh,
Happy
Ben.
Thanksgiving to all you guys. I'm not singling anyone
not
out.
to Benjamin either. We got a matchup this weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
What is dangling in front of your face? Is that dice from your your mirror, or what's going on? What's happening?
No, not quite. If you guys have ever graduated high school, college, what have you, it's the little tassels on top of your cap and gown or cap.
All right, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and get a stick and hit that thing like a pinata and see if candy comes out of it. But that thing's got to go, brother, because you just your camera time's gonna be. Oh.
Hey, it's all right. Stash will make up for it.
No, it won't. All right, let's talk about football. All right, we have Bobby back. Bobby, thank you for coming back again. Always love having you. Love talking about your team. I'm sure you don't love talking about them the way we do because they're content machines for all the wrong reasons. But they're one of my favorite teams to watch. So, who's getting fired this week?
Well, I think the last time I was on was a weekend before they played an NFC North team, blew a 10-point fourth quarter lead, and fired their coach. And that was 3 weeks ago. They did that last weekend again, too. This time against the Lions, this time firing the defensive coordinator. So I'm really interested to see if I come on in a couple weeks from now, who's going to be fired and what team we blow. Actually, I guess we'll be blowing a lead to the Commanders at that point.
Okay. All right. And how do you feel about that?
Oh, they've become the most exciting, monotonous team in the NFL. Where it's like when did we last win? It was that week 6 game against the Eagles. I joked because Dart and Scattaboo was so electric in that game, and you beat the Eagles, that's a big deal for the Giants. And I tweeted out man, maybe I'm over emotional about a 2-4 team, but there's something to say about these two guys having no ties to all the losing and being too dumb to realize that they're not supposed to be winning games like this.
Yeah.
And then I quote tweeted Sunday night. It's like everyone died. Everyone's been dead since then. So
yeah,
it's typical New York Giants football.
Yeah. Okay.
But how about that Jameis Winston play, man, last week? That was pretty
the
fun,
craziest 2 trick play touchdowns in a game. The craziest one I've ever seen with Jameis Winston back shouldering a catch and then breaking 15 yards worth of tackles by one player, and still loss. Run defense matters, I guess. That's what I've learned this year. It's you actually do have to stop the run to be a good team in the NFL.
Yeah, and all the fourth quarter blown leads. I mean, if the Giants games ended after 3 quarters, what would your guys' record be? I mean,
pretty good. Maybe.
Yeah, but here's the thing: is if the games were 3 minutes less, I feel like they would just figure out a way to make them work. They'd figure out a way to lose them in 57 minutes instead of 6.
Sure.
So let me ask you this then, because I've been kind of picking Giants fans' brains each week. With you guys getting higher up in the draft with each loss, are you looking at trying to keep that pick and take somebody, and if so, who? Or would you do one of those trade back Godfather style type, trade, get a bunch of picks, and a team hopefully mortgages their future on your behalf?
I haven't had a player that I've been able to just fall in love with yet, and once I do that, I'm usually anti-trade down. But I do see myself doing that, right? Caleb Downs, a safety. Arvell Reese, a linebacker. Peter Woods, I think, might not be having the same season, a defensive tackle out of Clemson. And so I just kind of, Jermod McCoy, the corner out of Tennessee coming off the ACL. And so there's guys that I think are probably great players, A-level draft picks, but maybe you don't want to pick them at 2nd or 3rd overall. And this team has so many holes that I think there's a good chance if they maintain this high pick that I'll probably end up in team trade down for the Giants. Which they haven't done since they could have taken Micah Parsons. Instead, they took Kadarius Toney when they traded.
And Justin and Ben, I know you guys aren't Giants fans, but in their position, what would you guys be looking to do?
You mean in terms of the draft? Yeah, I would say probably build around the O line, or get another maybe skill position to even add with, assuming Neighbors comes back and you got Scadaboo and stuff. Build around the quarterback. Just build around Jackson Dart now. You have a franchise quarterback presumably, and I know the D line is pretty stacked. So maybe some defensive. I don't know how your back end is specifically, in terms of how much help they need and whatnot secondary, but I would probably go O line or an extra skill position.
Offensive
Ben.
line is definitely the top of my mind. I wanted the Giants. They actually have a pretty decent offensive line. Continue building it. So, like Justin said, if you trade down and you get like Maui Goa from Miami or whatever, I'm in that boat too.
Okay. Now I don't know. I'm assuming Ben disappeared. I don't see him in the Tinkerbell bubble. So hey boys, it looks like it's just the three of us, three ninja style. Okay. I'm Tom Tom. You guys can decide who's who. Anywho,
It's anti-draft.
anti-draft. Justin, sir,
Yes.
thank you for patiently waiting, being the gentleman that you are. I know you have a lot to say about your team and what happened this week. So, sir, with no further ado, what happened?
What didn't happen? 14 penalties, undisciplined football, fumbles, Taj Gibson, Saquon Barkley, choke job and a half, blow a 21-point lead, hated division rival, the Cowgirls. Heartbreaking. I was at a watch party. There was one stinking Cowboys fan at that watch party, and he was a cocky. Oh man, I was. I swear, man, he didn't let me hear the end of it, man, because we were up 21-0, and we were just letting him hear it, and I'm infuriated, man. Kevin Patullo, he's an issue. He's an issue on this football team right now. If you don't know it, if you're not tapped into the Philadelphia Eagles market, I don't know how much you're tapped into the national market, how much they're talking about it. But Kevin Patullo is an issue on this football team. He's been an issue for how many weeks now? No creativity, vanilla, bland offense. He's not running Jalen Hurts more the way he should be. He's not. There's the offense. I feel like it needs to be faster. It needs to be more fluid. There needs to be more balance. We have no run game. Saquon Barkley, 10 rushes for 22 yards in the Cowboys game. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. And it was just terrible, dude. You can't lose. You can't lose to that game, dude. I was so mad. It wasn't a playoff game. Top 5 worst loss of my life, though, because if you blow a 21-point lead and you lose to the Cowboys like that, it stung, man. It still stings. So
Oh, sir, I could tell. Yeah, you are the type that seem to get very upset or frustrated
we
often. We
hate
could
I
tell
hate the
you
Cowboys, man. Hate them, man. So hey,
smoke coming out of
they
your ears, sir.
they got theirs. We usually split with them anyway, but it is what it is.
Oh my goodness! And again, I'm just checking in because I feel like I'm at the news desk and I'm calling into one of my field reporters, so I just want
Yeah.
to double check and make sure. Ben, are you there, sir?
I am here. Sorry, you might lose me
Hello,
1 second. Hello, but we can do it until that happens.
Mingya. Oh my goodness! And again, you're a dirty Pats fan, which just makes me. All right, go
That's
ahead, talk
right.
about your team. Go ahead, go
Well,
go
I,
go.
w- I was lucky enough to be in Cincinnati this week with some of my best friends, and I was able to witness firsthand the victory over the Cincinnati Bengals. Not the best game from the Patriots. I think they really played down to their competition. I didn't realize how bad the Bengals defense was coming into the game. I was like listening to some network show, I forget which one, where they just kept reading all the defensive rankings for the Bengals, whether it was the secondary, linebackers, the line, the rush, the pass. It was all 30-second, 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 30-second. I'm like, oh, great. We're going to drop 40, maybe even 50, blow them out, and we're on to the Giants. But that's not how it went. We still escaped with the victory, a little bit closer than I would have liked. Unfortunately, we lost a couple linemen. Our first overall pick, Will Campbell, went down with I think it was a knee injury. I'd have to double check on that, but he was placed on IR today. So that brings the offensive line into a very big question. We also lost another one of our rookie linemen, Jared Wilson. It was not fun sitting in up top. I mean, we were winning, which was great. That was awesome. But now the offensive line was a question coming into the season, and it's been pretty good ever since. But now we're going to have to rely on our depth. And, some of the depth guys are just not it. One of them has been around during like the Belichick and the Mayo era. And, he always has FedEx and UPS to fall back on because football is definitely not working out for him. His name is Vidarian Lowe, in case anyone cares to know. He's maybe the worst lineman of all time. Hopefully he sees this and maybe this motivates him to just be a little better, maybe even serviceable.
We'll tag him. Let's tag him in it if he has
Right.
Instagram.
Yeah, right. Yeah. That'll be a nice little shout. Sorry, Vidarian. But
don't let this guy's views and opinions represent mine, sir. Just putting that out there, okay?
yeah. I still love you, Vidarian. Go Pats. But yeah, Drake May, he definitely didn't have his best game. You know, he had some great throws, he had some great moments, and he ultimately led a comeback, which
Hey,
was great.
Rambler, hold on. Hey, Rambler,
Yeah.
let me ask you this. You beat friggin' 90-year-old Joe Flacco. Whoop-de-doo. Like, are you really proud of that?
Hey, Joe Flacco can still sling it. He was
No,
coming.
props to Joe Flacco, but I'm just saying, like, are you, like, for real? Like, that's...
I mean, I was hoping for Joe Burrow. When Joe Burrow got hurt a few months ago, I was calling that he was going to come back early for the Patriots because it's a damn toe injury and you should be able to come back early from one of those things. And I was getting
Yeah.
so ready to just brag to all my friends in their face, but then they didn't activate him off IR and we got Joe Flacco instead. But, you know, he gave us a nice
Exactly.
little pick six, right? We were sitting right above, right there where it happened. So that was pretty awesome to see it develop. But, you know, at the end of the day, a win is a win is a win. And we're on to the Giants on Monday night.
To the
I,
Giants.
I'm one of the only fan bases that's not a Patriots hater because we did, get those 2 Super Bowls against them. So I've been actually kind of, and I love Drake May, so I've been kind of rooting for the Patriots. Obviously, I was looking forward for Abdul Carter versus Will Campbell, pick number 3, pick number 4 in the draft, right? I wanted to see that matchup, so you missed that. I think that limits their ability. Like, I'm sure, like, they're still a playoff team that can even win a playoff game. But I felt like they had some type of, like, real good thing going where they could actually be like sneaky dangerous in the playoffs. But I do think having Verdarian Lowe, who's been, like Ben said, terrible, really limits what they can do offensively. I mean, they already, don't have the best wide receiver group they're capable. Their run game's not great. It felt like just the one thing they did have was like fairly good protection for Drake May, and then that's just a huge drop off. You're going from top 5 pick to possibly the worst at his position in the NFL.
Yeah. We're still waiting to hear back on Jared Wilson, too. He's a starter on the O line. So, I mean, I assume they're going to sign somebody off the practice squad or go scope out other teams' practice squads to see if there's any vets. But I'm definitely nervous. And I think I said last week that no matter what, the Giants are going to cover whatever spread it is. It's going to be a close game on Monday night. But now I'm even more worried that they could pull out a W. How about that? The return of Jackson Dart.
Listen,
Wow.
I don't know. I saw some video, Justin,
Wow.
maybe you can speak to it, but they were kind of saying, hey, man, this is how the money moves, and look at this Dallas Eagles nonsense. And when it got to this point, I'm just saying, a lot of games have been rigged lately. I mean, especially the NBA, so...
Hey man, you never know, man. It's a crazy world out there, man. When it comes to sports and gambling and betting and stuff, man, you just never know, man. Tim Donahue or whatever, the NBA ref.
Yeah, I
When
wouldn't trust Nick Sirianni to not,
Yeah.
keep his integrity either.
No.
Yeah. Oh, hey, come on now.
No.
I think hey, I don't trust this as his picking of offensive coordinators, to be honest with you.
I'll say
because
that. Stop promoting from within.
Yes, because
When
our
you lose-
external hires are the best. When we had Kellen Moore, we succeeded. When we had Shane Steichen, we succeeded. When we had Brian Johnson, and you have Kevin Patullo internally, we have not succeeded so well offensively.
Yeah,
So
all
I would
3
agree
of
with
your
that.
internal hires have been terrible. When you
Yes.
promoted Mike Groh, now Patullo, and then Brian
Yes.
Johnson, every
Yes.
single internal
Yes.
one, just go outside every single time for your offensive coordinator. Like,
Yes, because it makes
all the
Sirianni look terrible.
all the prospective guys will want to work with that group because
Yes.
they'll get them a head coaching job. Stop promoting from within.
Yes,
Okay,
it makes
can I-
Sirianni look bad. It does, because it just makes it makes it more responsibility on him.
Can I throw an idea at the wall, see if it sticks? Or maybe if it starts, we can all claim that it started here. But Bobby, your team, again, with them being bad and they just fired their coach and all that stuff, right? Like next year, you're like, I want John Gruden, I want this guy, I want Mike Tomlin, I want someone, right? I would like an established coach, someone who I know can go out and get me a Super Bowl. In the short term, though, wouldn't it make sense if you were just like, yeah, we're going to hire like LT or Victor Cruz or like some fan favorite and pull like a Dion move? Because again, you're like, who the hell cares? We only have like 5 games left in the season. What's the worst thing that could happen?
Jeff
But to, like,
Saturday with the
really,
Colts.
like,
Jeff
generate
Saturday with the
attention?
Colts. Yeah.
Here's the thing: is we saw the Colts do that and went terrible. Right? They won that first game, and everyone was like, "Look at this." That Colts team fell apart that year. And the Giants have too much issues with going for nostalgia, right? They got to get out of their trying to go backwards phase. They've done it time and time again. So they did a GM search where the only person they interviewed who didn't have Giants ties was Louis Riddick off of TV. So like no, in fact, I want that person to have no Giants ties that they interview for head coach. Interim, whatever, but.
Oh.
So no, I'm tired of the Giants trying to, recreate something that's not there.
All right, because I was saying if you want to go real Hollywood, you go like LT or something like that. But hear me out.
And if they suck, I don't want to feel bad things about great former Giants players. I don't want to.
Okay, all right. Well, hear me out though. This is one I haven't heard anybody say, and the reason why I'm also pitching this, not only do I think it's a good idea, but I once served this man a drink while I watched him watch a commercial of himself. I'm gonna let that sink in for a second. What about Bill Parcells?
The GOAT. I want him on TV. He needs to be doing something. The idea that I can't believe he's just like living a happy life of retirement. It kind of drives me crazy. Bill Parcells needs to be back in the NFL world.
Like bring him back as a GM or something for the Giants.
Let him pick the groceries.
I like the interim head coach. Just come in and cuss everybody out for 5 weeks and just weed people out. Bill Parcells is, him and Belichick, I think, are like, 2 top 5 coaches of all time. Those guys together were unbelievable. Two Bills is one of my favorite ESPN 30 for 30s. So yeah, awesome. I would love for 5 weeks of Bill Parcells.
Yeah, I think the big
How about Jeremy Shockey? How about Jeremy Shockey?
Shockey? Oh, he's a lunatic. Again, yeah, if you want to bring in lunatics, sure. Just shake up the culture for 5 weeks. They may not make any sense, but just shake people up a little bit. No, Odell will have everybody blaming everybody else. We don't want that.
No more boat pictures. No more boat pictures.
Yeah, I think the big tuna is a little past being able to do much more than like commentary or broadcasting. I think he's still with it, but I just think I don't know how old he is. And I'm still holding out hope Belichick does end up with the Giants, but he is definitely on the way to the back nine. But I still think he could do it and get results. So I'm sticking to that until they name a head coach.
Old news. He's going to be the defensive coordinator. Parcells is going to come back. It's going to be great. We already got it mapped out. So there you go.
Yeah, Phil Simms will come back, everybody.
Just bring the whole band. I mean, again, just from a PR standpoint, you know what I'm saying? Like as far as merchandise or ticket sales or nostalgia or whatever the case may be. If you're a losing team, but you're trying to generate hype, and again, you guys have a lot of young rookies and you guys have a new swagger and demeanor about your franchise. I mean, why not just go for broke? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That's just me, though. But, I mean, look at my outfit. This is how I roll as well. Ooh. All right, boys. We're going to go into the half. I have a special surprise for you. And we're going to do a special little rendition of Matt Libs. But remember, I'm Rick Ramone. Love you, boys. See you on the second half. Toodaloo. Bye-bye. And welcome back to the second half, ladies and gentlemen, of the Teach Me to Football podcast. We're not even going to waste your time because I know that everybody's rushing to their families' houses because they're so eager to spend time cramped in rooms with their families. So we're going to jump right into Matt Libs. Oh, by the way, what? Who else is here? Is that Topher?
Hey, how's it going, fellas? Happy Thanksgiving.
Oh, jeez. Happy Thanksgiving. VIP in the house. A surprise guest.
Whoa. Eli.
And Eli. Not a Hall of Famer. Not a Hall of Famer. Not a Hall of Famer.
Come on.
You'll Bobby. See, we're going to visit the Hall of Fame, me and Topher, either this year or whenever he gets in. But hopefully he brings Carolina Mike with him.
That would be.
Ooh. And Janet.
He should be able to bring a date.
As long as you're not going the week of the Super Bowl, he's booked that week, so you should be good.
Telling you, he's going to be popping out at halftime. You watch.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Carolina Mike, if you're watching, you're probably not. You're probably like performing somewhere right now. But if you're watching, you're welcome back anytime you want to come back on the pod.
Come on back, sir.
Yes.
We already got a remix of Maple Syrup. It's too hot for the streets. He said that we got to wait to release it. So, but know that we have one already in the chamber, gentlemen.
Watch those copyright issues.
Oh yeah.
Keep pounding.
Sure. Yep. So boys, let's see. Topher.
Come on, man.
I'm just kidding. You dirty Knickerbocker. By the way,
That's
how's
it.
your team doing? Our whole team got decimated. You have your entire team, and we're like, what, a game behind you?
Man, relax. It was like, relax. We gotta work it early. It's early. Brunson, we had a lot of injuries. OG wasn't playing. Brunson was out a little bit. New system, got new guys. Come on, we played 8 people for 4 years. Now we're playing 15 people. We
Oh,
gotta get used to
Y'all,
the new
y'all
system.
both should be worried about a healthy Sixers team.
they just got waxed the other night. What are you
But
talking
don't worry,
about?
because that doesn't ever happen.
Yeah,
So don't worry.
because you know darn well what's going to happen by the time the playoffs start.
Yeah, if there's
I know.
listen,
Too much time, man. Damn it.
No, I take the Knicks serious. If there's one thing I know is the Sixers will poop their pants in the playoffs against us. That is
Absolutely.
absolutely.
If they even
Why
make
did you
it.
set your watch to?
Before we get back to football, March 6, 2026, everyone circle it. That'll be the return and happy birthday of Jason Tatum. You heard it here first.
All right.
Okay.
March
All right.
6th. That'll be 10 months after the injury.
Okay.
Interesting. 10 months. Very early, but okay. I'm not a big fan of that. Cool. Moving back to football. Topher, you're going to have to cue the music of some varieties.
Oh, we got this. Let's go.
And we're back. All right, cool. Here we go. Bobby, sir, as our guest, it's only right that we serve you the first plate. So, sir, your team being just all over the map, as silly as this question may sound, would like for you to tell me, please, 3 things that you are thankful for as a Giants fan.
Very funny because I do daily videos for Bleacher Report. That was my video idea today, so I'm ready to go.
Let's go.
Number 1, the offensive tackle duo of Andrew Thomas and Jermaine Illuminor. As bad as we are, we're not watching our quarterbacks get wrecked play after play. Andrew Thomas, my favorite player. Jermaine Illuminor, re-sign him, number 1. Number 2, even though he hasn't played the last 2 weeks, Jackson Dart. We'll see how good he ends up being, but he at least has me excited for the future. And then number 3 is the NFL draft is going to be exciting, as always, for the New York Jets. It just doesn't feel like home when we're not picking top 10. Number 3 is the NFL draft because it gives me something to enjoy every single year as a Giants fan.
I like it.
That's awesome. All right,
Good
Justin.
answers.
Justin,
Yes, sir.
sir. Sir. Let's see. Now, I know we were talking a little off air, but I was curious if you would mind filling me in a little bit on 3 things that you are thankful for since you began your journey into like ultimate Eagle fandom and your ambassadorship into Eagles Nation.
Okay, so yeah, not specifically about the Eagles, but just about my content and all that, are you saying?
Absolutely.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm very thankful for all my followers. Thankful for every single person that follows me and appreciate that. I'm very thankful for the experiences I've just been healthy and been able to live out. Go to the games, go to the signings, go to the different experiences, have the cool, fun experiences I'm able to post on Instagram, to have everybody see. So I'm thankful to be able to live that out. And I'll tell you, I'm thankful that I'm able to be on this Teach Me How to Football Bacon Shake podcast that we're on right now, and I'm very thankful to meet all of you guys, and I'm also very thankful that hopefully we can play some football here on Friday and get a win after a terrible loss against the Cowboys, and I can hopefully get a seat close enough I can boo the hell out of Kevin Patullo. That's about it.
Well,
That's it.
Also, sir, because I know you are such a fan, does the name Dave Spadaro ring a bell?
It does. I've had a chance to meet Dave a couple times. He is the Eagles insider. So he's I go figure what that is. I'm sure every team might have one or two of them, but he is the title Eagles insider. And dude, I tell you, he has a pretty cool job. I was just at Malcolm Jenkins Eagles Hall of Fame enshrinement ceremony a few days ago at Lincoln Financial Field. He was the MC. He had a bunch of former players up there. He's the MC for that. He goes to the NovaCare complex every other day. He's working with Jalen Hurts. He's working with Saquon Barkley. So dude has a cool job, man. I'd like to do that someday, to be honest with you.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
Dave, if you're out there watching, which you're probably not, but someday you will be, sir, because you should be. But you're looking for an understudy.
Hey,
My
man.
goodness, Mr.
Make
Fiorillo,
off.
he's the man for you.
hey,
Let me
come
tell
on the
you.
show and talk to him.
Yeah, you're welcome anytime, Dave. And we could both share some stories. I'm sure we both have some stories that we may or may not be able to, we'll share it on the podcast. Let's just say that much.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm sorry, gentlemen. I was being rude. By the way, Irish, are you there?
Sure am.
Hey, all right, Irish. I just want to let you know you are more than welcome to jump in on the all call portion when we get to that in Matlin.
Okay, will do.
How's the children's table, by the way?
It's good. It's uninhabited, but it's doing good. Rick Ramone gave me a old desk from our old school that we went to many years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Artifact.
As a keepsake. Yes.
Yep.
School's now closed, but loving it.
Awesome.
Loving it, man.
All right. Well, you enjoy your crystal ball, and you can come back out when we tell you. So there you go.
Back in my cave.
In. All right, Ben. You don't
Yes,
get
sir.
the little piece of chicken tonight. Look at that. Good for you.
Yes. I enjoy big pieces of chicken.
All right. So Ben, we have a different obviously we all know each other in different capacities and whatnot, but again, you got to hang out with me and Topher not too long ago, right? So again, I would
That's
like
right.
for you, sir, 3 things that you're thankful for as a panelist on the Teach Me to Football podcast, sir.
Man, I'm thankful for quite a bit, but if I had to pick 3, I'm going to shout out to all you guys, specifically Topher and Rick Ramone. I mean, you guys do a lot of background stuff. You guys are networking, you're connecting with all these people, you're bringing us all together. And like for me, like I just come on and talk sports. Like I almost feel bad, like I don't contribute enough. So, I mean, you guys let me get on this platform and do what I do best and what I love to do. And I bet all of us love to do. So it really means a lot. I can't really put it into words. So I'm just thankful that you guys are really putting your all into this
Funny.
and whatever
Can't put it into
I can
words. You
do.
can't hear a thing he's saying.
I know, right?
Ben's reporting live from Mars right
Stupid
now.
dangly thing you got on your mirror, sir. I swear on everything.
It fell off. It fell off. Sorry. I'm wrapping it now. Second, I will say Drake May.
Your Wi-Fi.
Drake May, I am very, very thankful for. I don't
Drake
think
May.
he, as much as I want him. What?
Well,
Yeah, it does.
Oh, okay.
It's
Are you talking about
talking
just on
material
the?
for him, Drake May.
You said what was the question? It was just on this panel, this show. Sorry, I was
swear
focusing on the
everything.
road.
Your Tony P internet is going to be your downfall, sir. You
What? Can you hear me?
It's a
Can
tradition.
you hear me now?
It's
kind
it's a tradition.
Your cat toy is messing with your internet, sir.
No way. I'm parking now. Don't worry. We're gonna have a solid established connection in a moment.
He is going to
Yeah.
get the tin foil and the coat hanger, and it's going to be all good, boys. So, are you?
We're parked. Here we go. So yeah, thankful for you guys. Thankful for family. You know, it's cliche, but you know, these are the times of the year. You know, there's not too many that you really get to just sit down and hang out with family. I myself, I come from a big family, so I don't get to see everybody as much as I would like to. So it's really just a day to enjoy that. And then just football. I mean, we're all here. We love football. We love talking about football. I mean, family, food, and football, the 3 F's on Thanksgiving. There's nothing else you can really add to that. Like just sitting back with a full stomach and a food coma, watching the Lions and the Cowboys and whoever on every Thanksgiving. Like sometimes the Patriots get to play. That's really cool. But, you know, I just love sitting back, chowing down on food and enjoying the day of football and hopefully winning bets, you know?
Winning bets. There you go.
Does
All right.
Thanksgiving feel a little weirder now that the Lions are good, though?
It
Yeah,
does, yeah.
It really feels like home when you have like Chase Daniel or fill in the blank backup quarterback that you forgot about.
John Kitna,
quarterback.
Dan
That's true.
Orlovsky.
But you know what's funny? If they
Joey
lose tomorrow, it'll
Harrington.
still kind of feel like they still lose on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
It should be a good
I
game.
don't know. When I was growing up, my dad would always say, whether they're good or bad, they always win on Thanksgiving. I don't remember them always winning on Thanksgiving.
I kind of remember them being good recently and still kind of dropping one on Thanksgiving
That's
or
what I
something.
mean.
occasionally.
Yeah.
And that's the
Yep.
thing is like they're good right now, but if they lose tomorrow, it's still like that superstition. It's like, well, the Lions can't win on Thanksgiving.
That's
you know?
I agree with that. Yep.
Yeah.
I'd also
So we'll
like
see.
to say the slate of games tomorrow is maybe the best matchups ever on Thanksgiving. I mean, we start with Detroit Packers, both vying for the division, both competitive teams. Then we go to Dallas and the Chiefs.
Yo.
I mean, that's just like you should just want to watch that as a
Go
football fan.
Chiefs.
And then we get the return at
Go
night of
Chiefs.
Joe Burrow trying to keep their playoff hopes alive against Baltimore and Lamar and the boys. So like, just each game is just awesome. Like, I can't wait to watch all of them.
Yeah.
Uh,
I can't
and then
believe the Ravens made it all the way back to first.
I
It's
know.
crazy, man.
As soon as Lamar was out, everyone was singing like a different tune. But
It wasn't just out. They were like 1-5 or something, or 1-4.
yeah, like Cleveland's
Ben,
gonna
is there
Cleveland.
civilization
Joe Burrow
nearby? 'Cause
got
I want you
hurt.
to go to it.
Yeah, am I still getting in choppy?
Yes.
How
The
bad?
next thing that's going to be choppy is my hand your throat, sir. So I think you should go find some service.
Jeez.
Topher!
What's up?
I have a quick question for you, sir. What are the 3 things you are most thankful for since Bacon Shake has been rocking and rolling?
Well, you number one. Good old Rick Ramone. Like, you've been nothing but a best friend for a couple years now. So yeah, you number one, brother. Bobby Skinner. I mean, I've been friends with him since 2019. I mean, he's been great. Every time I shoot him a text, he's there. We can talk about anything, and then he always shows up for this. So I always appreciate that. And then everybody here, because I didn't know what we were going to be doing, because we kind of like were in a limbo there for a little while in July, and then now here we are. Got some great guys, man. So I'm thankful to have this content to mess with every day. It's a lot of fun. So
Yeah.
Hey, trying to give you something fun to edit, sir. I think we're doing a good job of that.
I laugh all day long.
Good. Well, get ready, sir, because things are about to take a real hard turn. Because, boys, we are about to get to the all-call portion, and I have some that might tap into some core memories, good or bad, when it comes to holidays, because we all know the holidays are dice rolls. So, here we go. Boys, first question. Anybody can jump on at any given time. Irish, you jump on at the end. That way we're not getting all confused. What is your get that crap out of my face meal at Thanksgiving when you walk in the door?
Cranberry sauce.
And cheese, really.
Really? That's like my favorite.
I am out. There's very few Thanksgiving foods I don't like. Cranberry sauce is one. I am out on cranberry sauce.
Ooh, mine will really shock you, I think.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Pie, pumpkin pie.
Really?
I'm not a pie person. I love cakes. I love like cupcake. I love cakes, ice cream, and all that. But I'm not really a pie person, so I don't like pie.
Like of any kind?
Well, that's not necessarily true, but I know it's. I would like more like chocolate or like vanilla, like those type of pies. But when it comes to Thanksgiving, I feel like they have like cranberry pies. I'm not a fan of cranberry either. Ben beat me to it. I would say like any of those fruit pies that you see at Thanksgiving, I'm not a fan of those.
Yeah.
Pumpkin pie, not really a fan, but I can tolerate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These
Sorry.
are all whipped cream.
I know.
Sorry.
The question was things you don't like, but you brought up pies, and I like any type of pie. But that's funny. I thought about The Rock when he was talking about pies that time. But that was funny. But lemon meringue pie, man, like that was always one of my favorites. I don't know. My grandma made it, and she's been gone for 19, 20 years
Nobody
now.
asked you about your favorite. I asked you about your get that out of my face meal.
Any vegetable. Any vegetable.
Any vegetable.
I don't want them. I don't want the I'll eat vegetables all the time, but not on Thanksgiving. I want the mac and cheese. I want the gravy. I want everything. I want to be fat in that food coma that Ben's talking about.
So no vegetables.
Not on Thanksgiving. My sister makes like a cheese and like Brussels sprout or macaroni. It's pretty good, but nah, no vegetables. I ain't messing with them.
I might be in the minority on this as well, but I'm not the biggest turkey guy. I like turkey, but on Thanksgiving, I prefer a ham. Give me a ham over turkey any day of the week.
Turkey could be kind of dry if you don't like make it right.
I agree.
Right.
Turkey can be kind of dry. Yep.
And if you don't have gravy, forget about it.
I'm trying to not say cranberry sauce since Ben already said it, but I mean, I kind of am in all the Thanksgiving food. I guess I'm gonna go mashed potatoes because give me sweet potatoes, some type of sweet potato dish, and that's my replacement for
with the marshmallows.
So I'll go mashed potatoes. But the reality is, it's cranberry sauce. It's
So
just a
none
waste
of you
of
guys
space.
like cranberry sauce. This is crazy.
It's not terrible. It's just a waste of space.
All right,
Absolutely.
so I like
And I
it.
don't want the little bit of sweet getting into merging into anything
I mean, is it because Pilgrims ate it? Because if so, get that out of my face.
Man, I like mixing it in with everything, man.
Yeah,
But here's the thing. This is really funny. I'd rather have it in the ghetto can. You know how you open the can and you open it and it stays in the shape of the can?
That's the only way to get it too.
Yeah.
I think.
I would rather have it like that than all like done up.
Yeah, I'll take one slice of that just to say I did it.
Perfect.
Yeah. For me,
That's
I
what
like
fruit
to
looks
like
like.
I
Anyways.
like I like to take a bite of everything and just mush it all around, but with cranberry sauce, like that would be the only thing that I would taste. It's similar to my views on pickles. I like pickles, but not on my sandwich. I do not like a hot pickle. Give me a whole cold pickle out of the fridge, out of the jar. I am out on pickles on sandwiches. Dead
How
silence.
about that?
Yeah.
How
What are you
about
giggling
that?
about, Rick Ramone?
These are always great topics, man.
All right. Anyone else have any opinions on
I think we
pickles?
lost him.
So, hey,
I told you we were taking it up a notch. I didn't think we were going that far, but all right. Irish, your food, sir.
I think we lost him.
Oh, mother of pearl. Why is everybody falling out tonight? All right.
He
Hey,
got
it's
so
not me.
hungry
He
hearing
went
about
for
it,
a
he's already
walk.
eating.
It's not me. So that's a hey. Am I still here? Okay, good.
You're
Anyways,
good.
here we go. Moving on, gentlemen. Now, this won't air tomorrow, so you're all safe. Next year, all bets are off. But what is your go-to move to get out of a room when your family starts acting like a bunch of silly geese?
Hmm.
Forget that.
you
That's
said
entertainment, baby. What are you trying to get out of the room for? I'm egging people on. So no.
can you
Okay.
wait?
You
So the
can't
Can
wheel
help
you
it.
doesn't land on Bobby. Okay, noted. Got it. That's
can you can you repeat the question?
Usually
You
the
cut
one they're
out for a
mad
sec.
at.
no. You cut out. That was
No, you.
One of us
no,
cut out.
sir.
Can the question
The
be
question
repeated?
was yes, it can. Go to move for when you need to get out of the room when your family starts acting like a bunch of silly geese.
Just walk away. I'm not getting involved. As soon as we start talking
Yeah.
about
See,
Okay.
politics and Donald Trump, I am out. I go and
No
watch
politics
whatever
here, folks.
football.
All sports.
yeah.
All
No
sports.
politics. If we talk about politics, I will never be on another episode ever again.
Ben, are you looking at a house just out of curiosity? Or are you in a parking lot right now? I need to know.
No, I'm in my dad's driveway. Why? What's up?
I'm gonna fight you. Go in the house. Go in the house. You're like the girl in the movie. Go in the house. You're gonna get. You're killing
Ben's been
the
like 30
internet.
different
That's
places
what's
on this
killing
call,
it.
I think.
I love
Oh,
it.
Mingya.
It's a
Hey,
tradition. I wouldn't want it any other way.
podcast or die. You got to be able to
Justin.
podcast.
Ben's always on the move. Oh, my yeah. So
Well,
I would just remind my family at the dinner that, I told them all dinner that I'm a social media influencer now. I'm always on my phone, so I got to go check my phone. I'm going on my phone to go check my stuff, and I'll never come back. That's what I would
That's
do.
a good one. That's a good one. Yeah, I usually start the problem, so they usually just tell me to get out, so I don't really have to worry about it. So this year I'm not going.
They just chase you out with a broom. Scat. He's still gone. That's right. Crap. Anyways, moving on. There never was an Irish. Woo. Oh my god. All right, and finally, gentlemen, best or worst Thanksgiving memory? I'll give you my best, which was we've usually had an annual family flag football tradition. And I got to say, man, when you are the winning team or you're the winning quarterback, ooh, you get to talk a lot of crap for a year. Let me tell you that.
Like it.
So, yes, that is number one for this guy right here.
I would say my best is when you don't have the fights and you don't have any problems, and then at the end of the night you're like doing some fun. You're playing some cards. You're doing some normal things. That we had quite a few of them, and then I ain't trying to get sentimental, but it ain't the same without Dad. So I would say they all suck since Dad's been gone. So that's where
Yeah, that
I'm
was
at with it.
kind of be my answer. My first Thanksgiving without my mom was probably the worst. That was only 2 years ago. But the best, a long time ago,
Me as
me and
well.
my cousins would. I don't know if you guys ever played the game Catchphrase. It's like a little like handheld thing you pass around in a circle, and like it's basically like charades, more or less. And I remember I was really young. I was playing, and I got one of my things was Paris Hilton, and I think I just described her as like slutty or whatever, and like my cousins got me, and then everyone like roared laughing. It was just so funny. I was only like 9 or 10 years old, and I don't know if we can
Probably
say slutty.
accurate back then. Probably
Yeah.
accurate.
Yes,
Oh, that's fine.
yes.
Yeah. I would say my worst was probably, I just remember I was like maybe 6 or 7 years old. I have very faint memories of it, but my family remembers it like it was yesterday. I burned my hand. I had to go so bad in the mashed potato bowl. I couldn't wait. I stuck my bare hand in the mashed potato bowl.
Ooh.
I burned it so bad I had to go to the hospital.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, like I did. They had us almost like stop the dinner. I was like 6 or 7 years old, and they took me to the hospital. Hand was almost damn near purple. It was burnt so bad.
Dang.
I opened up the oven drawer, put my hand right in the mashed potatoes, and ruined the
How'd
mashed
they
potatoes for
taste?
everybody too. That was terrible. Yeah.
Were they
How'd
good
they
mashed
taste?
potatoes?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good.
I was gonna ask, like, did you have an uncle or a family member that was like, "Well, that's what you get," and they just like kept eating while you were
Oh,
going
I
to the
don't remember
hospital?
that, man, but I just have faint memories of it, kind of like in the moment, the actual moment of it. I have faint memories of it happening, and then like at stories that for years and years at Thanksgiving, we always talk about it and bring it up. So, yeah, I don't know. I must have been really hungry that day and didn't want to freaking wait for my mashed potatoes. I guess it must have hurt like a mother. I'll tell you that much, man.
Ugh, ouch.
Wow, I love
So
this
that's
portion of
that.
Matt Lives. You never know what you're gonna get. It's
You
so
never
funny.
know. Yeah.
Oh my goodness,
That
Bobby!
just
Finally, Bobby, is it gonna be traumatic or good?
It's a good. It's a good. It's a bad. It's a good slash bad. So
Okay.
my a lot of my family's not big football fans, but I started getting the football, and once I convinced, let's do an adult versus kids football game. Started out at quarterback and realized that just did not have the size advantage with any receivers. I did have the size advantage, so I like, all right, you go to quarterback, I'm going to receiver, and just realized the damn game was rigged. Caught a fade touchdown. They call offensive pass interference for a little push off. Then we're fourth down for a chance to tie, and I tell the kid, "Hey, I am at this point. I think I was like 6'4". I was like, I'm running a slant, throw it high, throw it high. He goes to scramble, doesn't get it, and we lost the game. So it's a very good memory, but I remember being very pissed off in the moment at my cousin for not
Oh,
throwing the ball.
Bobby, funny you
Wow.
say that because again, I remember a dirty block in the back where there was some giant rocks that were almost involved, and I was like, "Hey, man, block in the back." He was like, "What are you talking about?" But somebody was filming, and he didn't know that, and I got that on tape, and you just see two hands, yeet, right?
Nice.
dirty, and Ben knows.
receipts.
Actually, that
Receipts.
cousin didn't play in the league because he was too dirty. Ben plays against my other cousins. They play clean football. The one that doesn't play because he's not allowed. Anyways, boys, that's it. I don't know what the heck happened to Irish. The crystal ball fell off the table and broke tonight or something. But hey, here we are. We did it. Thank you. I'm thankful for you guys. I'm thankful for another successful episode. I'm thankful for all your football teams giving us content. So again, gentlemen, have a safe, fun, happy Thanksgiving. That's all I can say. Thank you. Teach Me the Football Podcast. Like, subscribe, do all that stuff. Do the internets.
Thank you for doing what you do, bro. It was a good night. Thank you for everybody for coming.
Yes, sir. Hello?